right, welcome back to the booth. Some exciting
Oh my
stuff.
gosh, Chris. Crazy.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh,
gosh,
Now we can
Chris.
finally share
Crazy.
some of the details with everybody out here at PAX. John, what did you think of that panel?
I mean, I'm lost for words right now. I mean, you've been checking the Borderlands 2 Facebook page and everything, and the fans have been asking and requesting level cap. They addressed that.
Is going to be a level 61. That's exciting news. I know a lot of people have been asking us about it. We've had to kind of stay tuned for that answer, and Gearbox has finally delivered what the fans have been wanting, which is a level cap again to level 61. What else did they talk about, John?
And then they talked about the new playable Psycho Bandit character that'll be available. It'll be out, I think they said in May. There was not a hard date yet, but I think it's going to be out in May. But I'm excited about that. I mean, they showed like a little bit of some gameplay. And I mean, one of the cool things is when the guy was actually down, he was able to blow himself up
to get a second
win. And I mean, the fans went crazy over that. It was just insane. And I mean, I just loved it.
Yeah, I mean, he was down, and then he was throwing dynamite packs at the enemies, and he actually pulled one out, blew himself up, got a second win, got back in. The crowd went crazy. I was going crazy. I mean, this is really cool stuff from Gearbox.
Just to give you guys even a count, there was, I want to say, a little bit over 3,000 people in this panel. It was jam-packed. Cosplay was in full effect. Tons of costumes. It was just great, man. I mean, I'm still just psyched up about it.
We had some amazing Borderlands cosplay featured on our show on 2 days ago, and I would go as far to say as there is more Borderlands cosplay here than anything else, and it's quite impressive.
I mean, and the amount of time that these fans take to build these costumes are just insane.
It really is. We've been talking to fans that have taken weeks, months on these costumes, even just getting little details down. And it's really awesome. It was really cool to see that.
I mean, it's crazy that one guy that had the shield, he actually had an LCD screen built in his shield. It's crazy.
It is crazy. And of course, Gearbox also talked about the fourth DLC that's going to be coming out. They didn't give us any details quite yet, but we do know it's on our way. And they were teasing it to be their biggest DLC.
And if you guys missed it, they even covered Dr. Zed's vending machine.
Yes, of course the vending machine.
So that was crazy. I mean, there was a big line for it. It's actually here at PAX, and we did like a behind-the-scenes thing. Basically, we had the vending machine at a mall, and we went up to random people that didn't know about it, and they took a survey, and they actually got like some cool prizes, and it was just a lot of fun. And we'll actually post a trailer here on Facebook and Twitter so you guys can watch that again. The vending machine upstairs is actually giving away these level caps. You'll see on the back it actually says, the camera guy can zoom in, see how it says level cap. So I'm probably going to rock that, but I mean, just tons of amazing stuff, Chris.
You know what? I would say this level cap would be about 50 shades of cool, but now I'm going to raise it to level 61. I think this is 61
shades of cool. I see what you did there, Chris.
Yes, I do. I got him coming.
Oh man, just so much stuff going on here. But Borderlands, I want to say Gearbox stole the show.
Yes, I would say
I mean, the fans here are just so excited just to come out here and just get all this exciting news. And I mean, you can just see it in my voice. I'm just like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's really great stuff. We had people lined up watching the panel from, of course, we're broadcasting it right here at our booth. We had a ton of fans coming up, and we're really excited, especially when they showed off the gameplay of the new Psycho Bandit. It really is amazing how from each character, how diverse the gameplay is. It was really cool to kind of see that live because, you and I had a glimpse of it early on, and we were really excited. So it was really cool to kind of finally come out to all the fans
for my,
talk about it.
They gave me a piece of chocolate that actually had shift codes on it. I don't know what I did with it, but if you were an attendee at the theater, you actually got a piece of chocolate that had a shift code on it, and everyone in the theater got a code to actually get the Psycho Bandit character to class so they can go home and play with it. How cool is that, Chris?
It's definitely some sweet stuff coming from Gearbox in the form of chocolate, literally. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's been a fantastic weekend here at PAX East 2013. From all the panels we have, from Gearbox to Irrational to Firaxis, just amazing stuff. And I think we're ready to send it back down to Kate and Ronnie there with the special guest. So let's send it down to them right now.
Borderlands! Borderlands! Borderlands!
So while Ronnie's unmuting, why don't you introduce yourself?
So my name is Pete Murray. I'm the marketing manager at Firaxis
here to show you guys Haunted Hollow today. This is a game we've just announced that we're doing at Firaxis. It's for iOS devices. It's a really kind of cool strategy game. It's a little bit different than what we've done before. It's got this really cool art style. We've brought some B-roll that we'd like to show you guys, so cut over to that in a moment.
You know, I was playing this earlier with you, and you were literally having to rip this thing away from my hand.
Yeah, it's so much fun. So you're the controller of this haunted house that you're building around this village of Haunted Hollow. And the object of the game is to scare the residents of the town. And you do that by building different kinds of monsters, vampires, ghosts, fighting monsters like Frankensteins and werewolves. And then you send them into the town. You've got all sorts of different kinds of monsters that have different special abilities. We'll see some of them in a minute. So right here we've got a boogeyman. He's scaring the people in that house, and they're running away. And the more of those houses that you can control, the closer you are to winning the game. You win the game when you have control of all the houses. So this vampire, he's scaring some more people. And you can see as people run into that church, you see a thermometer level start to rise up. And what happens is when that gets high enough, then the mob comes out. The mob is this really kind of cool thing that will destroy monsters. It'll chase down all sorts of different creatures. Oh, yeah, you can use your fighting monsters to fight each other, so you can beat your opponent's monsters and then move on there. This one is called the Reaper. The Reaper is a really cool kind of fighting monster. He can one-shot anybody in the game. You've got a Yeti who can freeze punch people and cause them to lose a turn. And let's see this guy here. Oh yeah, that's our boogeyman. He just copied a Frankenstein, so he has all the abilities that Frankenstein does. Here's a goblin. The goblin can destroy rooms in your opponent's house. That's a big effect here. Now you can do cool combos, like for example, use this Siren's ability to gain control of a monster. You've got control of that werewolf. That werewolf will turn around and kill that vampire. So there's all sorts of different abilities that the monsters have that work together. Your witches are going to be able to turn things into sheep. It's really, really cool. But the best way to show you how Haunted Hollow works is to actually go ahead and play the game itself. So Ronnie and I, where we were playing earlier today, now we've got this pass and play game going. Now that's one of the ways you can play. There's also a single player mode, and then there's multiplayer through the Game Center for Apple. So it's Ronnie's turn. We've been playing for a while. He's got a house up on the hill here.
Take this hat.
Okay, Kate's okay.
I'm going to steal this. Why don't you guys lean in?
Okay, so what I'm going to do, can I jump to the other side of your room?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Go.
Oh, you're going to moderate, Kate.
Okay,
I'm going to moderate.
She's going to moderate.
Keep distance
So-
between us.
Exactly.
Keep distance.
So if it's Ronnie's turn here, what do you want to do, man? Do you want to, you probably want to start scaring some monsters here.
All right, let me see my setup.
So you've got a level 3 vampire, you've got a level 1 vampire, and you've got a level 1 werewolf. And remember, the object of the game is to kind of capture all the houses in the town.
All right, here we go. I'm going to actually move and try to... Here we go. I'm going to actually move and try to...
There we go.
All right.
This is fantastic. I'm going to help you win this just by moving the iPad around whenever Ronnie's trying to go anywhere.
Make sure he misclicks. That's always
Not
really
a
helpful.
problem.
So he's going to try to scare a house here. And that means he gets control of that house. Oh, he's
Oh, we
leveled
got a
up.
thing.
So now that he's leveled up, he can pick one of these special items. These are like power-ups for your monsters. So, for example, the Lucky Charm blocks a shot. The Bolt will make your monster move farther. The Megaphone will make the town mob come out right away.
I should get the mob going.
Yeah.
No, why would you want the mob? What
So
happens
why
if
would you want the mob?
I
The
like
mob
this.
is- The mob is this really cool game mechanic in that it can destroy pretty much any monster that it comes into contact with. And if it isn't fighting a monster and it sees a house that's been sort of taken over here, it'll burn it down. So what the mob does is it starts to make the end of the game come faster. So, all right, you got a Frankenstein room you can build this turn. You're just going to keep moving that
Let's see.
vampire around.
I'm just trying to decide.
Or you could just end early and let me win.
No,
That would be fine too.
That ain't gonna happen, Pete.
No, you can totally do that.
Absolutely not. That ain't gonna happen, Pete.
We were having fun earlier today. We were having fun earlier today playing this. It was
It's amazing how easy it is to pick up and play too. Like I was I picked it up and I was ready to go.
So why is it that that vampire looks so different than this little Nosferatu-looking guy over there?
Right, that's a level 3 vampire. Ronnie, can you jump back to your
Sure.
jump back to your house real quick?
Yeah.
So you see that vampire belfry right there? That's like 2 rooms across by 2 rooms high, and we'll show you how you build rooms in a second.
Yep.
And the bigger those rooms get, the bigger the monsters are that come out of that. So when it's a little 1 by 1 room, it just makes level 1 vampires. When it's 2 by 1, it makes a level 2 vampire, and when it's 2 by 2, it makes a level 3 vampire. So now there's this cool game about positioning your rooms in your house as you're building them. That you know, so you get the big monsters faster. Are you
I'm
gonna scare
gonna
that?
scare this house. Try to
You're
pick up
gonna do that.
another. There we go.
Okay, so now you control that block. So each turn you'll get an extra fear point, which is like your action points for the turn. And you're gonna make the town mob
looks
come
like
out.
it's about to attack.
Yeah, now you've done it.
So I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
with a.
does he, like, won't the mob go by the ghost because he's closer?
So I think it'll come out right away. I'm not sure if it'll get them. Wait, I really hope it doesn't. That's my ghost.
Yeah.
Great. So now you're gonna scare the mob into my ghost, and I'm gonna lose. So you have.
And then
You're gonna
I
end
could go.
No, just end your turn. Just stop now. Quit while you're ahead. Oh,
Quit
you
while
can
you're
see
ahead.
you can upgrade the Frankenstein lab by building in those orange spaces. That tells you that goes from being a level 1.
So I could do level 2 now, right?
Now you can build level 2 Frankensteins. Not that you would want to, because
Oh, they're coming.
oh, they're not.
They're coming after you.
You're done. I think you've done enough damage for one turn. All right, there's the mob.
has been released. I hope they attack you.
There's the mob. I hope they attack you. All right, so since this is pass and play, this is going to let us go ahead and see the turn again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is not that I would ever do this, but if, you know, say you're playing with somebody in the same room and you're distracted by what's on television or, you know, shiny objects moving around your peripheral vision.
That was me owning you right there.
I missed that. Yeah, I don't think that actually happened. I choose to disbelieve.
I went around and caused some havoc right there.
All right, there's the mob.
Mob, please attack the ghost.
It's my turn. Oh, I got a bonus point for having that. Yes. All right, so it's going to be my turn.
There you go, Pete.
All right. Kate's going to take my microphone. Thank you for doing that. All right. So if I don't move this
So,
ghost.
if I can just have you lean back. There we go. Lean back while you play. I'm going to hold this. You just tap.
And I just tap.
Hold this, you just tap.
I don't need Siri right now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use the ghost's ability to teleport past monsters. And I'm going to break Ronnie's combo here because I'm that kind of guy. Oop, level up.
Level up.
Yes. What am I going to do? I'm going to take the Bloody Mary, use it for one of my fighting monsters later on. So I'm going to come over here,
Perfect.
and I've got a siren that I'd like to move up into town. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. It would be kind of fun. Oh, no. I'm going to use my zombie. My zombie is hungry. He's hungry for victory.
And
Here he comes. I'm going to go pummel this vampire that annoys me. What am I going to do? Am I going to move? No. I think what I'm going to do, so I'm going to use his, can I do that? No, not yet. All right. No problem. So I'm going to just mess up Ronnie a little bit more because that sounds like fun.
So you're breaking up all of the blocks.
So I'm breaking up all the blocks that Ronnie controls, so he doesn't get bonus fear from that. Oh, good. And now I've built a level 3 siren spa.
Look at that
I'm going to have her. I know, doesn't it look lovely?
Oh, no.
Go down there. So now she can charm any monster. That's going to be fun. All right, you're in trouble, Ronnie.
That does not sound like fun.
It does sound like fun. I'm going to hand it back to Ronnie. All right, so the mob came out. They burned down a house because they had no monster they could attack this turn. So
I need to watch what you do.
You are watching. You're going to watch the replay. You're going to watch me like go around you like a ninja, like 10 ninjas.
Like a ninja. Oh, look at that guy.
Yeah, so that zombie's going to block your vampire's ability to come down into there. So I'm putting you between the mob and a hard place here. So part of the great part about this is that because the monsters have all these different abilities, the game is almost endless. There's this huge component of almost like